Alright. Welcome everyone so far. We're just gonna head straight into this one. Wow, I'm not a caster, yo. I'm not good enough. No.
Watch me, don't touch me. Love me, don't hurt me. Watch me, don't touch me.
But anyways, we get right into pick bans here with Lexu taking the first ban. See what he picks. PikaPwn doing second pick. Both of these players performed very well in the group stages, though admittedly it was a pretty low SR pool. Not entirely surprised. Lexu's first ban hidden one right off the bat. Didn't even want to play that one or even think about it. We'll see how many Dragon Force maps get banned out of the 4 possible Dragon Force maps. We've already got one. PikaPwn banning Ring of Fire, DT3. We'll see if he does another one. Nope, DT3 and DT2. We saw this in the match of Toybot versus, I'm already for Qstronaut. And the No Mod 6 ban from Lexu. So Lexu banning out a little more of the gimmicky things, while PikaPwn getting rid of the tapping / speed stuff. Other than No Mod 5. No Mod 5 is still in the pool. Probably just feels more comfortable on it, I guess. But we are going to start off straight into DT1. We saw this in the previous match as well. Actually, no, we saw No Mod 1 first. DT1 was a bit later. This is just a really consistently fast map. A whole lot of aim, star patterns all over the place. It is not long. It's only 1:05, but it doesn't give you time to think as Lexu finds the first break. It's going to put him at quite a big score disadvantage already just because of the short length of this map. As PikaPwn right now doing really well on this map. No struggles so far. So we're getting to the closing seconds. He just holds on for a bit more. He'll secure it. About 5 more seconds and he should have the win. And it's looking like he's gonna FC at this point. Which he indeed is. So it really just came down. Oh, I think Lexu did find a second break there in the middle. I might not have noticed it. Yeah, definitely 2 breaks from Lexu. But PikaPwn with a 99.37 FC on admittedly not an easy map in the slightest. PikaPwn did end first in his group though, but he did, in all honesty, get a little bit of help as the first seed. Oh, music sync. Then client skin. I did it the first time I opened tournament client, and then I had to restart it a couple times because of ad ref issues. We love it. We got that fixed now. It's PikaPwn immediately going into No Mod 5. We stay on the fast stuff. Which is interesting seeing PikaPwn pick No Mod 5 after banning DT2 and 3. So maybe just feels more comfortable on this map. We shall see. We'll see if either of these players completely lose stamina. Was that a Bancho or was that just Lexu missing? I think that was Lexu just completely missing. Lexu over tapping on this actually. Is some technical tapping in here, so it's not just pure speed. Lexu finding more breaks. What is going on here? Not feeling comfortable at all right now. And Lexu got a quick peek at the scores there. He sees the difference. He knows that he can't really find any more breaks like that if he wants to win this map. And if he goes down 2-0 this early, to be fair, it is a best of 13, so it's not awful. Actually, no, best of 11. Alright. Yeah, best of 11. I'm good at math. So going down 2-0 in a best 11 is admittedly not awful, but you don't want it as PikaPwn finds a break. He's given a lot of room to Lexu here, especially if Lexu can FC this very large speed stream coming up, and PikaPwn finds an act drop on it. Oh no, but Lexu breaks right before it! Both of them break on it, though. They couldn't quite hit those halftime sliders. But this map has evened up quite a bit. Only about a 30, not even 30, 20 some odd K point difference between these two players right now. Lexu and PikaPwn finding more breaks. It has given the score lead a lot over to PikaPwn, though, because Lexu found that big act drop just a little bit ago. PikaPwn still holding strong on 98. Lexu, more act drops. He's fighting for his life to stay in this one right now. Lexu just really struggling to keep the accuracy up. If he had like a 98, 99 accuracy, this could be very close right now, but just that act difference is absolutely killing Lexu, and with that drop, it is pretty much secured it for PikaPwn. PikaPwn, however you want to say it. He's going to take 2 in a row here. Lexu maybe coming into this match on no warm-up. But I wouldn't expect that from any of these top-level players. PikaPwn absolutely is locking in right now. A very respectable 500k on a map that has, at least in the previous match, from what we've had so far, not been easy. And a 99.06 accuracy to boot. So we're going to go straight into the No Mod 3 pit from Lexu. This is one of the maps we did not get to see in the previous match. Skrillex Rumble. Pretty well-known map of just how brutal and complicated it is. This is really anyone's game after watching those first two. Just so different from the first two maps we've seen. So much aim control here. Whoa, PikaPwn finding the first break here. As we get into the Ki section, both players still holding strong. Lexu making these aim control sections look easy, while PikaPwn is not having any fun at all. This is the map Lexu needs right now. If he can just keep holding, this might already be close to over. But you never know. Lexu could fall apart. We did see that happen in the previous match. Toybot had a massive lead on Hard Rock 1. No, was it? I don't think it was Hard Rock 1. No, it was Nomad 2. He had an absolutely massive lead and then a huge act drop that he let through. Kind of threw that map away for him by just a couple thousand points. But right now, Lexu looking strong, has not over, but close to 200k buffer built up. PikaPwn is starting to feel more comfortable on this. But there might just be too big of a difference as we're getting to these final 9 seconds. It is it! Lexu holds. PikaPwn drops their first point, but it wasn't a break point. It was Lexu's own pick. So PikaPwn still does have a break point in hand. Lexu's going to need to make that up somewhere if he wants to get to tiebreaker. We're going to see PikaPwn pick Nomad 1. This was the first map we saw of the previous match. We love Bancho. As this is just an overall pretty consistent aim-heavy Nomad 1. Nothing too special about this. I think both players are pretty used to maps like this. Maybe a bit high on BPM, up there at 200. But we'll see. If DT1 is anything to go by, PikaPwn should be able to take this one. Yeah, it definitely is kind of an act battle map, especially with that OD9. But these players are pretty used to OD9. If we've seen the act battle, though, this should go in favor of PikaPwn, even though he has a little bit of an act drop here in the beginning. But he has 1 on accuracy for every other map so far. Right now, Lexu holding the 100%. Not having the issue of over-tapping like he did in Nomad 5. Maybe just way more comfortable at this AR and BPM. As right now, both of these players holding tremendous accuracy. Only a couple 100s from from PikaPwn right now are separating this. Lexu's still holding the SS, but I might have just jinxed him. We'll see. Everyone knows how infamous the caster curse is. Both of these players right now just looking super strong on this map. No issues whatsoever. Of course, there's a couple speedy tapping parts, but nothing even close to a BPM to get either of these players worried. Lexu drops a slider end there, and it's late, so that is going to give score lead over. Not exactly to PikaPwn yet, but that extra little 100 is... It is still so close, though. Lexu with just one more 100 than PikaPwn right now. And that is quite literally deciding this match. It's just 100. Score sticking to 1 to 2,000 difference. Both players hit that big stream. No 100s. Oh, they get a peek at each other's scores, I think. Or not. Right here. There it is. So they get to see how close it is. We're going to see the nerves start coming in here, probably. Seeing just how close this map is. As Lexu's going to drop another slider end. So he's going to be on a little bit less combo now. Actually, no, that might have just been a regular 100 looking at the UR graph. So he drops a couple more 100s there on that stream. PikaPwn just holding strong ever since that first act drop. Both of them hitting the slider burst jumps. Neither of them misses on the streams either. Both players hold strong, just accuracy lead. Even more favored in PikaPwn right now, but all it's going to take is one slip up from either of these players, and it's over. PikaPwn always plays with leaderboard? That's crazy. I could not imagine playing with leaderboard on in tournament matches. Both players still holding strong. Lexu looked like he almost overjumped that cross screen. As it looks right now, PikaPwn still just holding this insane accuracy. Both of them hitting the slider jumps at the end. And there's not really anything super difficult left. You're going to see an insane accuracy double FC. Lexu dropping a couple more 100s there at the end, just giving it over to PikaPwn even more. And it's very possible this is the top combined score in a match. Just between the two players. You can't even fault Lexu on this one. It was so close. As we're going to go straight into Hard Rock 1 now. Quite a few maps from last match that we're seeing again. We got to see this Hard Rock 1 in the previous one. The only match that we didn't see, the only map we didn't see in the previous match so far has been No Mod 3. So anyone who was here for the Toybot versus Q-Shot match has seen all of these ones before. This is not an easy Hard Rock 1. It's about what you would expect for your average Hard Rock 1. But a 6.17 star map that plays more like a 6.5, if not harder. As right now, Lexu's struggling on the accuracy department. Yet again, that kind of seems to be the theme here, where Lexu loses out a bit on AC. He just kind of has to try and combo game PikaPwn. both players still holding strong on these pretty big jumps. Making short work of everything that they are seeing so far. As we get farther through this map, both players still holding the full combo, but the caster curse comes in clutch, hitting PikaPwn. And Lexu is fully in control here now. He's just gonna start gobbling up that score lead. The more the better, the longer he holds, the better his chance of securing this one are. As PikaPwn's break right in the middle, it's gonna cap him at about 700k max if he goes perfect from here, but a massive act drop from Lexu. It's gonna give up a little bit of score he might not have wanted to give up if he finds a break soon. But the farther we get in, the worse it looks for PikaPwn. As Lexu's score cap is so much higher, he still can hit the 1 million if the FCs. But PikaPwn, not even close to that. Only if Season 2 of The Promised Neverland was as good as this song. Oh, Lexu and PikaPwn will break at the same time, but it doesn't matter. It's right at the end of the map, and there is nothing left. Lexu taking his second point, keeping it close between him and PikaPwn. Not letting this match get out of control. Oh, did you guys call him Lexus? I was not aware. Not a knower. As we get right into Hidden 2. Probably one of the HD2s of all time. I think everyone knows this map. The AR8 Symphony of the Night. One of the more popular maps in the game. I wouldn't say the most, but it's definitely up there. I think, just judging by how this match is going, HD 1-band makes sense from PikaPwn. Is just, it's easier to aim this map, I guess. At least for the flow aim department. Or I guess there's no snap aim, but flow aim definitely harder than it is on Hidden 1. And that's kind of what Lexus seems to be taking advantage of in this one, is just PikaPwn's ability to kind of miss a couple times on those more complicated aim rhythms. So keeping the more simple aim, I think, is what Lexus is trying to do. Or not Lexus, PikaPwn. I'm good with names. As right now, Lexus is, yeah, not having a good time. Very, very much not having a good time on this map. And this might be our most one-sided map of the entire match, like Dio stated. Yeah, I guess I'm a little surprised Lexu banned this. Or didn't ban this. Wait, because Lexu banned HD1 as well, so then what I said is basically opposite. Because PikaPwn struggles on the more complex aim, which is a bit more of Hidden 1. So I don't see why Lexus bans this one. Or doesn't ban this. For the match. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, maybe just really not able to get comfortable on this one. Tournament nerves, maybe? Oh, yeah. And, like, I don't even know if you could really call this reading. Like, it's AR8. But is it really reading? It's kind of just flow aim. Low AR flow aim. It's like when you look at those really old maps and they're all AR8, but they're so low density in grid style. You're like, is it really, like, reading, though? Oh, wait a second! PikaPwn? I don't think anyone expected PikaPwn to miss there. Yeah, one of the overtaps of all time just happened. I think it gives a chance to Lexus, but, I mean, Lexus is going to need way more breaks like that from PikaPwn if he wants to take this map. But we, might be seeing one of those, bottom local moments from Lexus here. We love it in tournament matches when you're, like, feeling very comfortable on a map. Everything's going good. You get into the tournament match, and everything falls apart. It's just impossible to play it once you get into the tournament match. For no reason, other than just you decide that playing the game is now too hard for you, and you just want to not set a good score. Oh, and there it is. That last break from Lexus is going to seal it. I don't know if he had too much of an opening there, especially with how PikaPwn is still holding from here. I mean, I can't fault either of these players as well. I can't even pass this map with no mod. This is one of my past project maps. So, my dream is to one day be as good as these players, but that will probably never happen. But anyways, PikaPwn taking his own pick yet again. Hasn't dropped a breakpoint yet. Currently the only breakpoint being that DT1 from Lexus right at the beginning. See how the rest of it works out for him. Lexus didn't pick Hard Rock here now. We're going 2 Dragon Force maps in a row. If PikaPwn picks No Mod 2 after this, it's just going to turn into a situation of, I hope you guys like Dragon Force, because you're not listening to anything other than Dragon Force at this point. Is there a reason? Wait, why did... Okay, that's interesting. I swore I put map pack in. Oh, that would be my fault if I forgot to do that then. This is definitely an old map. If you couldn't tell by the very grid-heavy mapping, as Lexus is going to break right at the beginning here. Might be dropping a second pick here. A lot of those super slider point heavy sliders. But aim definitely not crazy hard on this map. See if Lexus can recover. But right now, it is just PikaPwn in the driver's seat still. Not giving Lexus any breathing room. Yeah, Dragon Force maps back before mappers knew how to map streams. Yeah, that's your stream back when these maps were made. Just one giant buzz slider. There's your stream. As Lexus is gonna break again. And this is going to put so much pressure on him if he drops this match. Or not match, Matt. I'm good with English. Obviously, my first language. Yes. But PikaPwn is just in complete control here. Lexus breaking again right off of that break. Definitely getting into his head a bit here. He's gonna need a pretty big mental reset after this one, because things have just not been working out for Lexus so far. Oh, PikaPwn to the big break, but Lexus traded it right after, and the map's already over. It's 900k to 300. Not even really close. PikaPwn couldn't quite secure the FC, but it didn't even matter in the slightest. It's just pure domination from PikaPwn on that one. And now we get to see PikaPwn's final pick. It's gonna be Hidden 3. To be fair, Lexus only has to make up a single breakpoint here still to take us to tiebreaker. That's not looking good from Lexus, though. You would expect him to maybe be a bit more comfortable on this after seeing No Mod 3, but this is definitely a different type of aim control. More slider heavy, kind of complicated pattern focused. Not just snap aim. PikaPwn still holding strong. Does not look like he wants to give anything over to Lexu. No olive branch to hold on to from PikaPwn. He just wants to secure this and move on to round of 16 winners bracket. It is still close though. It's only about a 200 combo separation. If PikaPwn breaks around here, more than possible for Lexus to take. He's also going to need to make up that score, so not only does he need PikaPwn to break, he also has to hold on for a decent bit after. The act drop's also not helping him, not only being below on combo, but also accuracy. This almost finds a break. He needs PikaPwn to break, like, right now. It has to happen soon. If not, Lexus's hopes and dreams of staying in winner's bracket are gonna be dashed. As at this point, it's all but over. Lexus breaking there is going to seal it. PikaPwn's FC on Hidden 3, one of the harder maps in the pool, is going to completely secure his victory over Lexus. PikaPwn said a bit of a statement here. Do not take him lightly in the next rounds. Love Bancho. But anyways, with that, once again, your winner, PikaPwn. Congratulations on moving to round of 16 upper bracket. Good luck in lower bracket to Lexus. Good performance. But PikaPwn just absolutely locked in today. I was on your streamer slash commentator slash, I don't know, person talking. Vixie was the ref for this match. This was Dio's Bizarre Holiday Singles. We'll see you guys next time.